Welcome back to PVSG News, where you get the latest update on world events.
Today we are talking about a recent movement started by an Afghan woman called Where Is My Name?
This is a movement where Afghan women are demanding to be called their name in public.
As of now, they are being called things like mother of my children, Mr. X's wife, or even, in far-off regions, chicken or goat. Now they are claiming their most basic right, their identity.
A well-known Afghan singer named Fahar Daria has outspoken about this. He says that in concert, he has always talked about his wife or his mother by using their first name.
The ideology behind this is that men own everything about the women they are associated with, including their face, body, and name. So women are not even allowed to be appreciated indirectly, such as being looked at by another man.
The ideology is deeply rooted, which means that this is going to be a hard goal to reach for women to get the right to have their name outspoken. This is also going to be troublesome because they have to teach their kids differently than they were taught.
Samaya Ramesh, a member of the Herat City Council, has said that women have been systematically erased from society and reduced to only their relationships with men.
An example of women being erased from society would be a leader of Afghanistan named Ashraf Ghani mentioned his wife's name in a speech. This stirred up a lot of commotion because many people had never heard of his wife.
Another way they are reduced to only the relationships they have with men is that their names aren't even put on their own headstone. They are simply referred to as Mr. X's wife or Mr. X's mother.
They can also be referred to as Mr. X's daughter. This isn't always the best place to go, because obviously your name is who you are. So being called demeaning terms obviously makes you seem less of a person.
Now women have taken a stand on social media, holding up signs saying, "Where is my name?"
They have also been spreading the hashtag around all forms of social media of hashtag where is my name. They're using this instead of violent protests to show that this is serious to them, but they don't want to have anyone injured over it.
Many people have spoken out against this, especially men in the Middle East, saying that women should not be called by their names in public. And some men say that while women should be called by their names in public, social media is only for a select privileged few.
Now, you might be wondering why this problem would have to do with us in a first world country while they're in the Middle East. Well, basically, this can go into our society as well.
See, people here, there's been a lot of trouble. There have been recent protests that have turned violent, and this movement shows that you can stand up for what you believe without using violence. It also shows that people should be able to stand up for what they believe and claim their rights, no matter what.
I'm sure we've all seen the protest where everyone seems fine and they're doing it peacefully, and then all of a sudden either a protester, a person just standing on the sidelines observing, or even a police officer has gotten violent with someone else over a disagreement.
This has to stop, and these women are a perfect example of how to do it. Spread your protest peacefully and stand up for what you believe in. Thank you.
That's all we have for you today. We'll hope to see you guys next week.
Yeah.